Hello everybody and welcome back to Hoffman Reproductions. I'm Ben Hoffman. Thank you for tuning in with us once again today. Subject of today's video, our 1710 Dutch infantry musket is complete. So we're going to go over it in a little bit finer detail and get spun around here short and put a few live rounds through the musket. So first, for a little history, the Dutch muskets were present here in North America during the 18th century pretty early on. The British government, of course, had wars and conflicts going on all over the world in the time period of the 1700s. And in order to supplement their firearms, they were forced to look for to go to different countries to make up for the lack being produced in their own country. Popular pattern during the 18th century, the Dutch muskets, it was kind of a generic term. Dutch musket could include countries such as Sweden, Germany, and of course the Netherlands were all sort of called Dutch muskets, but dedicated Dutch muskets were imported in large numbers, thousands of them. I found some references to the governing authorities in Virginia and North Carolina at the onset of the French and Indian War requesting arms and munitions, and one that was sent in large numbers were the Dutch infantry muskets. This particular one was built by myself, once again from parts purchased through the rifle shop. It's got a walnut stock, 46-inch octagonal to round, 75 caliber barrel. This one is, I patterned this particular one off of a version that is in the Colonial Williamsburg collection. So it was dated to 1710, and it does have the bayonet lug / front sight on it, this particular model. Iron hardware on this gun, not brass, but this early one, again, 1710, iron hardware, early round-faced lock on it, and surprisingly lighter than the comparable Brown Bess musket. The first pattern Brown Bess musket, a little bit later than this one, but it typically weighs between 10.5 and 11.5 pounds, and this firearm here only weighs about, I say only because it's light for comparison, about 9 3/4 pounds, so a little lighter and handier to have in the woods. And I have to say, this style has really grown on me. I like it. It's a good looking gun, heavy duty, well suited for warfare. In their time, they were considered slightly less in quality than Brown Bess English muskets, but nonetheless were imported and used in large numbers during the time period. So a little bit of up close shot here. Hopefully you can see it. Flip her over. Maybe one down the butt. Alright, so now that you've seen the musket, we're going to get spun around, loaded up, and see how she does on the firing range. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to fire, well, I should say load and fire with a paper cartridge, as this would have been traditionally used. So, paper cartridge containing a .730 round ball, about 95 grains of our homemade powder 2F, paper wadding, and a little bit of beef tallow to lubricate. So, torn open. Powder goes down. Ball goes in. Ramrod withdrawn. All the way down. Turn the rammer. Gun brought up to half cock. Prime, and we're ready to go. Alright, ready to go. Let's see how she does. Nice and fast. It's an early gun, but it handles and shoots really well. We hit the target there. We had a gallon jug. We'll load up for shot number 2. Shot just in front of it on that one. Alright, a few up-close shots. Might look a little bright. It's really sunny out. This gun is more dark than red, but a lot of fun to shoot. Early gun, but actually shoots pretty well. I was happy with it. See the top of it here. Got the ordnance proof marks on it of the British government, which these sometimes would carry if they were going to be used with the English troops. If you can see it or not, storekeeper's mark on there as well. Pretty cool looking Dutch trigger guard on it. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for this time around. Thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you all again next time.